I want to learn and grow from this. Inappropriate, hurtful language is totally unacceptable. I've made plenty of mistakes along the way, but I beg you, my children, my team, my fans, my partners, I beg for your forgiveness. Please forgive me for the mistakes that I've made.
Welcome, this is Salami called Pai Pai. Introducing a new product. From the makers of the Plan B Step 1 pill comes a new pill called Plan N. It is also known as the pill, oops, did I say that, and got caught. Many people refer to this as the morning after Paula Deen said something pill. If you have said something in your past, or just last night that you regret and you do not want the whole world to know what you said, then the Plan N pill is for you. It goes down as smooth as butter and tastes like fried chicken. But do not tell your black friends that you're taking this pill, because they will be very upset because they know what the Plan N stands for. It stands for I will not say bad things about my friends who are of another color. So if you feel you have said something that you regret and you want to take back, this is the pill for you. Remember, if you say something derogatory that could cost you $1 million contract with Walmart, JCPenney, or a shoe contract with Nike, then Plan N pill is for you. So call me, Salami call Pai Pai, at 1555, oops, I didn't mean to say that, and order now. First box is $9.99, but you order 2 boxes, I will give you a deal for $18.50. Thank you very much, and good evening.
You are listening to Double Talk Radio, heard live or on demand at doublekradio.com. Double Talk Radio is for mature audiences. Language and subject matter may be unsuitable for some listeners. Double Talk Radio has been available since 2009 at doublekradio.com.
You're listening to Double Talk Radio. This ain't your parents' Double Talk. I'm back.
Shaboom boom, everybody!
Shaboom
Double
boom.
Talk Radio.
Mannequins displaying lingerie and other skimpy clothing may soon be banned in India's cosmopolitan city of Mumbai. This is the best they've got. This is the progressive city as an anti-rape measure.
Ah, got it! You see that shit? This bitch is sitting on the stand like I'm about to get this A&E deal. Y'all can suck my dick.
I think they have put something in the water.
Sounds like a guy who really hates his wife. You did this to me, dirty bitch!
I need my supply of Pop-Tarts, goddamn you!
But my gambling addiction did not go away, so I'm broke, and I give out hand jobs to hobos just for hamburgers.
Just remember this. Double Talk Radio. Wednesday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern. doublekradio.com. And we made it to another episode of Double Talk Radio. Now back live at doublekradio.com. And this week got a special time. I hope I didn't throw anybody off, but we're live at 8 p.m. Eastern as opposed to the normal 9 o'clock primetime slot. But nevertheless, we're here, and we have a ton of things to talk about. And, of course, if you're anyone who's anyone around the Double Talk circle, you know who we've got with us tonight. The man of 1,000 voices, former co-host of, still the co-host if and when we reboot now and again of NNTN Radio and the International Panel of Weird. He was also on Verbal Origami. Been on Double Talk Radio several times, and also a stand-up comedian who is currently touring the Midwest and taking a break to join us. He's even appeared as far as Negril, Jamaica, making Paula Deen jokes. I don't know how he made it back alive, but ladies and gentlemen, Matt Vanderpool.
Welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are listening for the whole show. It's good to be back hanging out with DK, my favorite Canadian.
It's good. It's always a fun time because, you get new co-hosts and stuff, and you got to kind of feel the water for the first little bit. But with me and you, it's okay. I could, pass gas in the microphone, and it'll be just fucking fine.
Yeah, I agree. If Schmidt can do it, we can do it.
Yeah, we got to get a hold of old Schmitty at some point. We'll have him around soon, folks. I just don't know if I can handle those damn trains going down the... Anyway, welcome, everyone. I did want to mention something other than we're back here on Double K Radio. I want to thank the folks at CWE, but my schedule's erratic, and we just needed to come back home. But we're still on Bad Tomato FM on Sunday night, 6 o'clock, and our good friends at Rant Radio, 10 p.m. And downloads is what I wanted to mention, Spreaker, iTunes, the webpage. But how about this? Number 79 this week on the Stitcher Top Movers.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I thought nobody liked me.
Apparently somebody does. I seen that. I thought that was pretty daggone awesome.
I still got to get up, though, Matt, at this week especially. This is why I moved the show up. I'm up at 3:45.
Oh, man.
I'm covering a gal who's on vacation, and well-deserved. But she's afraid. She's like, oh, once you do my shift, you're going to want to steal it. Fuck no.
Don't have to worry about that, right?
No, I'm a zombie by 10.
Yeah, 3:45. That's nuts getting up that early in the morning.
When I start craving beer at noon, I'm thinking I got to go to a meeting.
3:45 in the morning, if I'm getting woke up, someone's getting punched.
Oh, shit. But anyway, it's dark. I saw fireflies on the way to work the other day.
I want you to take me to work with you.
Who needs electricity?
Man, oh man, 3:45. Most people are going to bed at 3:45.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that long ago when I was doing that, but ain't happening now. And the beers are going down so nice tonight.
Yes, I am partaking a little bit of some rum that I brought back from Jamaica.
Oh, good. So you're back from your Negril tour.
Oh, that was awesome. That was fun.
Now, you didn't make any Michigan jokes because that's a large...
No, I didn't. I made some American jokes because most of the audience was from Canada, and they enjoyed that. I'm telling you what, Canadians are great people. You're my favorite Canadian, DK, but there in Jamaica, there was quite a bit of Canadians that are just great people. I made some Canadian friends while I was down there, too, so.
Yeah, we're pretty good shits. Except for me. I get under a lot of... I don't have a big Canadian audience.
Well, they don't know what they're missing.
I don't know. It's like, Benny Hill from England is popular over here. The Americans are very popular. 98% of the audience is American, and I'm good with that. You guys know what you're doing when it comes to radio and TV anyway, so.
We love our media.
How about this fucking rain? Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ. I think I seen a guy in my backyard pairing up animals by 2. I'm like, what are you doing, Noah? Get out of my yard.
I just saw your picture of the boat the other day.
I had a boat in my front yard for sale, aluminum 14-foot boat, and I had it out in the front yard, and in 24 hours, I got about 2 foot of rain in that boat.
I was going to ask you how long it was it took to get that.
24 hours.
Wow. Yeah, there was 5 inches, I think, yesterday. It's like, I mean, I've cut the lawn more than I did in the past 2 years this summer. You pull on the grass and it lifts like a carpet.
Yes.
And there's all kinds of funny mushrooms. I haven't eaten any yet.
They might taste like shit.
Yeah. So anyway, I took the liberty though, Matt, of checking our weather. And I checked yours as well as mine. I know we're relatively close. I'm in Ontario, folks, and southern Ontario, and Matt's in Ohio, and so it's very similar. But we have no rain in where I am for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
And pretty much 10, 11 days for you.
Cool, that's awesome. I can handle that because someone told me we've had rain 22 days out of the last 24.
It's been crazy. It's to the point where, you want rain in the summer, but it's been freaking depressing. It's just too much. And I'm glad I haven't taken any vacation yet. I feel very badly. I was up your neck of the woods, obviously, for some soccer, and it rained. And then you can tell it's a numbnut European sport because, it's pouring and we're out there blowing our horns and cheering. And you guys wonder why I like hockey.
Yeah, that'd been baseball. We just rolled a tarp on and said, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, baseball, it's like there's clouds.
Okay.
Rain delay.
Rain delay.
Go get yourself some Cracker Jacks.
Well, hockey, you like hockey. It's just playing on a frozen soccer field. That's all it is.
Your Columbus Blue Jackets, yeah, the sports are very similar. Your Columbus Blue Jackets have made some big moves.
I haven't paid attention, but it's about time to spend some money.
I'll tell you, a buddy of mine, we were talking, and I'm like, Detroit and Columbus are in Toronto's conference now, right? And so we're like, we're going to have to go to Joe Louis, which is the Detroit arena, and see some games because you can't get a ticket in Toronto, no matter how bad the team is. And he said, let's just drive to Columbus. It's like, 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
An hour from me.
Yeah, well, Ohio is weird, though. We can get freeways and you're damn. Let's talk about Ohio. There's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. What's with these? You've got these. I understand the pay toll roads. I've been on them before. What do you call those damn things? Turnpikes?
Yes, those are turnpikes.
Yeah. And in West Virginia, you pay, or Virginia, wherever it was, and there are these beautiful roads. Well, I get on the Ohio turnpikes, and sure as shit, it's construction the whole way, and you're charging me.
Exactly. The whole fucking state is nothing but construction.
Which is
Our state
great.
colors are fluorescent orange and silver.
I mean, you don't want the sinkholes that you have in Michigan where you'll end up in China. But at the same time, you should waive the fee in a turnpike while you're doing construction.
Oh, believe me, I understand. I-75, which is the main route from Michigan to Kentucky through Ohio, that fucking road is always tore apart. It's an interstate.
Yeah.
The difference between a turnpike and interstate is, an interstate's a freeway, but you don't have to pay for it.
Right, that's the road. That's the road that takes me right. Well, it takes me to White Castle on the way, but it takes me right to Daytona, Florida.
Yes.
From the Ambassador Bridge.
Yep.
Interstate 75. But I don't mind that because it's free.
Yeah.
But when there's some dipshit that looks like he should be on the chain gang charging me $5 to drive on a road with one lane, and I'm thinking, I thought a turnpike's supposed to be save you time, save you wear and tear on the car.
Well, think about it. How many Ohio plates did you see on that turnpike?
Not many.
Exactly.
You know all the damn shortcuts.
Yeah, so get the fuck off the turnpike. You don't waste your time or money on the turnpike.
Well, leave it to the Michigan people and the damn tourists. One other thing before I get on to my main thing I wanted to talk about Ohio is this is kind of And bear with me, folks, because every once in a while I have a heart. There was a kid in Ohio that had a brain tumor, and he named it Michigan. And it was, I believe, a year and a half ago. And guess what? He beat Michigan.
Yes, I've seen that. That was a great story.
He's clean and he's free. I love it.
Yes, we Buckeyes, we hate Michigan Wolverines, but you know what? The Wolverines hate us just as much.
I picked up a Buckeye, not an official jersey, but a 3/4 sleeve shirt for $5 at, where the fuck was I? Anyway, one of your stores. Your stuff is so cheap over there.
Mm-hmm.
15 beers, $9.
I told you, your beer in Canada is ridiculously priced. Yeah. We're a bunch of drunks down here.
I get buzzed quicker, though.
So 15-pack, would you drink a Busch Light?
Blue.
Blue. Oh, you're black.
Yeah.
Cool.
I stepped to the Canadian kind, but you have some really good local beers. There's one called Red Moon or Lunar Moon or something like that.
I don't think I've had that.
It was very good. Very
good.
Very crisp and a good lager. But you're very big, at least in Cleveland, on home brews.
Yeah, a lot of we call them microbreweries. There's a lot of them up around Cleveland. There's trying Great Lakes while you were here.
I didn't. I was only there a day and a half. I can only drink so much beer. I promise I'll go on a tour of Ohio and just drink beer.
All right, I'll go with you.
And then maybe it'll get me on the damn roller coasters at Cedar Point.
Yeah, that won't get me on. You have fun up there.
No, I hate roller coasters. I'd rather sit in a bar and drink. Anyway, so here's the deal that gets me about Ohio. I don't think it's the same in Michigan, but it might be. Lots of motorcycles, which is great. I love motorbikes. I'm still trying to talk my wife into letting me get one. But you do not wear helmets.
Yeah, the state of Ohio has there is a helmet law. It's what they call a novice year. The first year if you have a permit, you have to wear a helmet. And your novice year, it's the first year you ride. And if you're under the age of 18, passenger or rider, you have to wear a helmet. But otherwise, the novice year is the first year you ride motorcycle. As soon as you get your endorsement, you have to wear a helmet up to the anniversary of that day. So say like today you got your endorsement. Next July 10th, you have to wear a helmet up to that day. July 11th, you have a choice. I think it's crazy myself in the state of Ohio. I've ridden motorcycles for 25 years. And a state that has a very strict seatbelt law doesn't give a shit about motorcyclists.
Yeah, and I didn't see anyone with a helmet, though, Matt.
Yeah, a lot of people don't wear helmets. I mean, I used to be one of those kind of guys that would ride without a helmet. I still do occasionally, but majority of the time I wear a helmet because I've been knocked off my motorcycle and it landed on my head, and thank goodness I had my helmet on. I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking about it.
So you wear a helmet?
Yes.
I'm beginning to think Hick doesn't, though.
Hick does not wear a helmet because they don't make one that big.
I could see one. I could see that because, and he's probably been dropped a few times.
Yeah, I think he has. Might have been kicked once or twice by a bull.
Just remember, you come to Canada, though, you have to.
Yeah, there's only a few states in the United States that do not have helmet laws. And it's just because of lobbyists.
We just thought, I mean, you look very cool without a helmet, but in the States, you drive so fast. Well, Ohio is slow. Ohio's what, 50, 55?
Turnpike 65, but they just bumped it up to 70 the 1st of July. Depends if there's a rural stretch of so many miles. As of July 1st, some of the interstates and some of the turnpikes now you can drive 70.
So, but I just thought it was strange.
Yeah, off the main road you can ride 55. It is crazy. I mean, I've got a couple buddies that are motorcyclists, but, excuse me, we don't ride Harleys. So there's some sort of mantra or some sort of code that if you wear a Harley, you're a pussy if you wear a helmet. Doesn't stop me, and I rode a Harley, I wore a helmet, you know.
You want to be alive. I mean, and I don't think it's that you're a bad driver. It's the cars not seeing you.
90% of the accidents caused by motorcycles is not the motorcycles is not at fault. It is somebody else that missed the motorcycle, didn't see it, cut it off, ran into it. But the 10% that do get killed in motorcycles, or 10% accidents called by motorcyclists usually because the motorcyclist is drunk.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, it's like driving your car drunk. It's dumb. For the price a cab is, right?
Right.
It's crazy.
The thing about cars, I'm not making it any better, but when you wreck a car, you have a little better chance because you own four wheels and you've got a cabin to protect you. And a motorcycle, forget it. We had a man who was killed recently in the area because he rode his motorcycle drunk off the road, and he's no longer with us.
And I know a guy, too, who's no longer able to work. He's no longer able to walk without the use of a cane or a walker. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
But let's get into our nitty-gritty, our meat and potatoes.
Right.
And I didn't see any of these in Ohio. And I didn't really realize this until I got back from Ohio. But you know those scooters, right?
Yes.
The e-bikes, the scooters, whatever they call them. They look like motorcycles. They go the speed of an electric wheelchair. Right?
Yes.
You know the ones I'm speaking of. And,
I'm pretty sure.
And they're I used to call them mopeds, but I don't know what you call them over there. They're bikes with like electric. They might even run on gas, but they only go like 15 clicks an hour.
Yeah. They in the state of Ohio, where we go, I'm teaching you Ohio law. Anything over 50 cc's or has a kickstart is considered a motorcycle. Okay. Even though it's a scooter, it's still considered a motorcycle.
Okay, so let's call them, in your case, dipshit motorcycles.
Pansy patterns, all that.
Pansy patterns or wannabe wheels, like whatever you want to call these things. There's a thing going on in my town. I noticed again today. I passed 4 on the way home from work. It's old men that I think are too old to pass their driver's license, with those bright yellow and orange construction vests, with these really over-padded helmets. You want to talk about not wearing a helmet. These guys are like, got their helmets on. They're so intense when they're driving, and I swear they're going 5 miles an hour.
It's a freaking scooter. Those scooters are real popular right now. They're built in China, and you can get a brand new one for like $1,200.
But you know what? We just got through in my town finishing all these fucking bike lanes, so they weren't in the way of the cars. Well, now these dudes, I'm like dodging around. You know, sometimes you don't want to be in the left lane because someone's going to turn and you're going to get stuck. Well, I don't want to be in the right lane anymore. It's not because of buses. It's because of these damn scooters.
Hey, Homer shits my pants. Get your fucking scooter off the road,
Exactly.
man.
I could just see him driving one of these damn things. And so I thought I'd Google, Matt, and this is in the United States. If there were, obviously we're talking about motorcycles. There was the Satan's Choice, the Hells Angels, the Outlaws, the Lobos, the big motorcycle gangs of like the 80s, right? And maybe before then. Well, now they actually have gangs for mopeds and scooters.
Oh, Jesus.
Hang on, I'm going to pull some names up for you.
Now, I've seen one at a show. They called themselves the Moped Mafia.
They called it what? I'm sorry. Someone's
They called themselves the Moped Mafia.
Oh, yeah.
Now that was some funny shit.
But that's cool, right? And there's other ones called Pizza Fleet, West of Utopia, the Cupertines. Those are fun, right?
Right.
There's like the Ped Pirates. But then you get down to these ones here. This one I love. Slow Magic.
Like a porn star for somebody over 50.
Yeah, the Half-Wits. This one fits Windsor. Club 55. Let me come to Ohio. I'm trying to
definitely doesn't mean how fast a scooter goes, does it?
No, God, no. I swear those things... I could run faster than them damn people. Now, you guys got some good ones in Ohio. You've got the Black Pipes. You've got the Zeros in Toledo, Ohio. You've got, from Athens, the West Side Devils.
Oh, Jesus.
I like this one from Oregon. The Puddle Cutters.
Puddle Cutters. I didn't know there were scooter clubs in Ohio.
I just thought, because it's really been irking me lately, trying to get around these damn things, that there has to be. So I Googled it, and sure enough, all these damn names come up. The mosquito fleet. The unholy smokers. This one should be out of Reno. It's somewhere in Wisconsin, but I think Reno would have this one. The Cream City Cranks. Oh, shit. Anyway, folks, that wasn't even scheduled, but we thought we'd throw it out there. It's just, they must be big in, where is it? What do they use in China where they, the rickshaws?
Yes.
Right, where the guy picks up the cart and carries it along. They're probably huge there.
I was in Japan. That's their main mode of transportation is 100cc and smaller scooters and motorcycles. There's no place to park.
It just doesn't fit here, because you'll see a guy pretending he's driving a monster truck. That's the other fad in my town. People get these shitty little pickups, and they put these huge fucking tires on them.
Oh,
and they're driving on concrete. Like, what are you going to run over?
Another mini truck?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're going to climb over the traffic, and I mean, they're cool in a place where you're in like some rural magical kingdom, right? But not in fucking down concrete streets in the middle of downtown.
Yeah, you see a lot of the big trucks around here, but, I live in a farming area, so there's a lot of those trucks actually get used. But they're not little trucks. They get the big F-150s, the full-size trucks. They're lifted 3 feet off the ground. And
you can actually go mudding in the field or something.
And they actually do go muddy, get them.
If I had a monster truck in my town, I'd probably call it overly bloated. I don't know. I really don't know, Matt. But anyway, so really quick, because we're pressing on a break, so I don't want to get into our stories. Guys, we got... we got some good stuff tonight. We've got some... We've got a couple stories about some wedding gifts that have been deemed insufficient in the reaction of the brides. We've got a story about a peeping Tom in a septic tank.
Can't wait to get to that one.
Domestic violence from farting. And we're going to try to get Elmer Shits in his pants to do a call for us tonight. And crazy Craigslist, all time permitting. But so how's the Matt? When you were last on, you were telling us about this this DVD and group you were involved with. How's that going so far?
Going pretty good. We wrapped up the wrapped up the filming process the end of April. We're now working on interviewing cast members. The producer's putting the DVD together right now, or putting the documentary together, I should say. He's going to submit it to several film festivals in October. Hopefully we'll find a buyer, somebody who wants to back the film, so that we can actually get it on Netflix or get it on Showtime or get it wherever. And then maybe produce the DVD and actually make some money off this thing.
Yeah, and I mean, I told you to contact the producer, and I will spear it out on here to the world.
Okay.
Of course, so. And how about bookings? I notice you're doing a lot of gigs. You seem busy.
Yes, I've been a little busier than I want to be. I got to tell you a funny story. A couple weeks ago, I booked a show. It was a contest called Laugh at the Lake. Okay, Lake Erie, that's only about an hour from where I live. Well, the thing is, I didn't read the full description. It was actually Lake Huron. It was on a Monday night.
And that's up for you. That's real northern Michigan.
Yeah, that's north of Detroit. That's 3-hour drive for me one way. And the show was on a Monday night. I work Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. Anywho, I already committed the show. The show didn't start till 10.
So I left Port Huron about midnight on a Monday night. I get home at 3:45, take a quick little nap, and I'm back to work at 7 o'clock in the morning Tuesday. Thinking, what the fuck was I thinking?
And here I'm complaining. You sound like the people that crossed the Ambassador Bridge or the tunnel from the States. It's not so much the Michigan people, but people would come over and they'll go, "Hey, how's it going? I want to go to Montreal for the night." It's 9 fucking hours away.
Yeah, read the map.
Yeah. Niagara Falls, 4.5. It's not downtown Windsor.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's beautiful. You should have stayed. You should have called in sick and gone
I should
up
have.
to...
Port Huron, Michigan is a beautiful city.
It's great.
Beautiful
And
town.
you're close to Mackinac and all that cool stuff.
There were some couple Canadians in the contest that were very funny. I apologize, I can't remember their names, but they picked 5 to go to the final, and there was 15. I didn't make it, but that's okay. But 2 of the Canadians made it, which they deserved it. They were very funny.
Who were they? Tom Hay and Frankie Poutine.
I don't remember Frankie Poutine. Hey, Gravy Boy, come here.
Yeah, Gravy. I made that's another Ohio story. I ordered a awesome burger at Red Robin.
Red Robin.
What a great burger. And what a stupid me. Can I have some gravy on my fries? Well, we have au jus for the rib burger or whatever it is.
That's not au jus, not gravy.
Yeah, I want gravy on my fries. Like I want real gravy. And they don't do that over there. So
no, it's not. Poutine's not something we do in the States.
It's not just poutine though. You put like actual beef gravy on French fries. You should try it.
I will try that.
It's very good. And once you do, you'll start a fad.
You probably should have hit the local Bob Evans.
Oh, I love Bob Evans. We usually go there when we head south. And, their biscuits, their gravy, their buffet. Again, I'm getting sidetracked. I don't want to go on about this trip, but we were at the Marriott and we had this freaking dinner that was like $200 for like a bay leaf and a flank of beef and 1 stick of asparagus. So the next morning we had to hit Denny's.
Denny's, you probably had the shits within an hour there, didn't you?
Yeah, but it's great.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've never been a big fan of hotel restaurants, but
no, and she kept saying to me and the rest of the people at the table sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. The rest of the people at the table. Well, we've won many awards for our presentation.
Presentation? I'm not here to present.
I'm not here to be presented. Okay, I go on frickin' Pinterest. I go to your art gallery if I want to see presentation. Anyway, Matt, here's what we're going to do because I need a fresh beer, and we'll get into all our fun stuff when we get back. You must be thirsty, too, with that Negril rum. All right, we're going to take a 5-minute break. Listen to the break. We got some good music, prank call on there for you. You're listening to Double Talk Radio now live on doublekradio.com. Usually at 9 o'clock, but we started an hour early, so we're 8 o'clock this week. Matt Vanderpool is my guest, and we will be back in about 5 minutes. So get yourself a cold drink, let yourself a bowl, whatever it is you do in your Park of the Woods. Just remember when you get on those scooters, wear a helmet.
That's right.
All right. We'll be back, kids. Destination Water Cooler Double Talk. Okay, going good. Hey, you there?
All right, sounds good.
Okay, I'll meet you.
All right, see you in 5.
Yep. Us on Facebook at Double K Radio. Available on demand. Stitcher, iTunes, Spreaker, Caster, and DoubleKRadio.com.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, wasting all my time. Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you calling here and wasting all my time.
Sir? Sir? Sir?
How can I help you?
Do you guys have a Lost and Found?
Yes, we do.
Do you have access to it right now? To know, like, if something was lost?
When was your stay here?
My sister stayed down there for spring break, last week for spring break, and that's when she lost her, what she lost.
Her what?
Wait, let me make sure what she lost real fast. My dad knows. He's not real happy about it. Let me ask him. Okay, alright. She lost her virginity.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, oh my gosh, look, I have some virginity right here in the Lost and Found file on Monday the 25th. Is that the day she lost it?
She said yeah.
Okay, well, if you give me a name and address, I can ship it back to you right away.
Alright. I was not expecting that. What the heck?
This is producer Scotty from the original Double Talk Radio. You are listening to the new and improved Double Talk Radio.
On the first ring line, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Gonna be around. If you got no place to go and you're feeling down, take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. Together, listen to the music, maybe just talking, got to know you better. So much that I want to do, when I dream I'm alone with you, it's magic. You want me to leave you there?
Well. That's certainly not ABBA.
No, that's not ABBA's version at all.
I don't know where we got that one, but it's got a little beat to it.
Yeah.
You know what I forgot to mention is, get that damn noise out of the background. I'm supposed to go see at the, we got a Caesars in Windsor. Supposed to go see Weezer tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got Journey tickets in 2 weeks. Obviously not the old singer, but...
he doesn't do too bad of a job.
No, it'll be fun. Journey. I know a lot of the songs, but I really like Weezer. I really like them. Do you know them, Buddy Holly?
I've heard of Weezer, but I don't know. I probably heard the music, just don't know it by title.
I think you'd know their music if you heard them. They're fun.
Yep.
They're like they remind me of the Happy Days guys, all dressed up and like Potsy and Ralph and anyway. So I got free tickets. Probably going to cost me dinner, but
yeah, $15 a beer.
Yeah, and $15 a beer. If you gamble, it's free, right? I don't know if it's
probably.
That way.
I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into some of the fun and dandy things we have here. And why I picked this next topic is the first story is from the Huffington Post. And where the hell is the bride from? I don't know that it even says. Anyway, it's somewhere in the States. And then I noticed there was a similar story in my hometown. And the headline reads, wedding gift amount deemed insufficient by bad-mannered bride. And I thought this would garner some discussion, Matty. But it says, wow, talk about bad manners. On Friday, we received a truly horrifying email from one of our readers that would make etiquette guru Emily Post turn in her grave. Now, what happened was it's an email that this gal got because they gave $100 as a gift at a wedding.
Yeah, so, it also says attend a wedding of a not close friend with my boyfriend. That's what really burned my ass.
Yeah, not close friends. And how it turns out, folks, is that they're accusing these people. They gave $50 each. And I don't know about you, but I always give cash now because, they're usually registered at Macy's, and the best I'm going to buy is a fork.
Yeah, same here.
I just can't afford these extravagant things you're living in when you're a bum on the street in about 2 years.
Right.
Because you've mortgaged a house that's like 100 times more than your budget. But anyway, I digress as usual. She said... The bride was complaining because apparently it was a $200 a plate dinner with open bar.
$200 a plate? What are they serving? Pussy?
Well, exactly. I like a good steak, and I remember we had we did do roast beef and chicken, but we went with like the higher plate, whatever it was, with the pasta and the salad, and everybody likes that because they get a full stomach, right?
Right, exactly.
And it was like, I don't know, I'm going to exaggerate, say it was about 13 years ago, but let's say I'll even go $30 a plate. I think I'm going high.
Yeah, $30 is kind of high, but it's not bad for a wedding.
But
the wife and I got married, we were
$200.
Go on, I'm sorry, DK.
No, I was just saying, but $200?
That's crazy. That's nuts. The other story's got a high price plate too, but we'll get to that later.
And the bride claims that's normal.
Yeah.
Normal for
where?
who?
Who pays $200 for a plate of food?
Like, what would you get for $200? And that's not including wine and drinks.
Yeah, I'll tell you what dessert ought to be. Ought to be either a hand job or a blow job.
Exactly.
For $200.
Never mind, what's that thing you take out, the garter?
Yeah.
I want to sample the meat or the bride.
Right. Oh, you get a hooker in Vegas for $300.
Fucking $200 a plate. So this girl has $40,000 in student loans. They're working part-time for minimum wage. They were flattered to be invited, and it's more than they could give.
Yeah, well,
was
most
the
of the wife and I
$100.
go to the wedding, we give $20, so I can imagine the kind of email we'd have gotten.
You know what? We try. It depends, I guess. But 50, 100. If it's someone really close, obviously you might try and give more. But I mean, you're inviting us, and most of the time, I'm getting ready and I'm bitching at my wife because there's a football game on or a hockey game, and they better have the hockey game on at the bar.
Well, you know,
Fuck,
reading
I
the
don't
story
want to go to
what
this
pisses me
fucking
off.
wedding.
It was funny about the story. The bride's basically telling the guests, you're supposed to pay for the reception. I'm not the one that got married. It's your fucking wedding, not my fucking wedding.
Exactly. You're supposed to be celebrating. You're giving me free booze. You're, you know, like, it's supposed to be your once in a lifetime memory event, right? Like, but I don't know about you, but some weddings are very fun. Other ones, when they sit you down and they close the bar and you can't get a drink and they're showing you slideshows of the bride and the groom when they're like 5.
Blech. I can imagine $200 a plate. This probably was a pretty stuffy wedding, something I wouldn't want to go to anyways.
Yeah, fillet of quail.
Oh, Charlie, please pass me the Grey Poupon.
And it's the world we live in that they go to social media to lash out. Like, I mean, if you have a problem with me and you don't like my gift, number one, don't call me. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But at least send me a note or give me a call and say, you know what, DK, we got your gift. Thank you very much. But do you realize how much this cost me? But don't plaster it all over social network.
Right. And, you know, it's your fucking wedding. You made the plans. You're the one to decide on $200 a plate. I didn't decide on $200 a plate. You know, my daughter's talking about getting married. My second daughter's getting married in 2015. I told her, I said, I'm not spending a bunch of money on your wedding. If you're going to drop $5,000 in a wedding, you can use $5,000 on a down payment.
Now, is this the gal I know from Arizona who used to
No, that would be
listen?
my oldest daughter, Tricia.
Oh,
This is my
okay.
second daughter, Tiffany.
Oh, okay. I don't know her. I just know she used to listen to the show, and you can tell her. By the way, I digress again. But I was looking for a frickin' Jeds, and I couldn't find one. I mean, all I see this girl post all the time, folks, is Jed special, dollar draft, $5 taco balls.
Yeah, she's the manager of the one in Hilliard, which is a suburb of Columbus, Ohio, and they have these chicken balls. They're called freak balls. They're basically rolled up balls of chicken breast, breaded and deep fried, and they serve them. They call them freak balls. You can get them with taco seasoning. You can get them with pizza. I mean, it's great. It's a heart attack waiting to happen, but it's pretty damn good, and you can wash it down with a dollar draft beer.
Yeah, well, Tricia, if you're listening, I'm trying to find a Jeds, but I couldn't find one.
You might have been too far north.
I'll find one eventually.
There's one in Toledo, so if you come back through that way, stop in Toledo and hit one up.
Toledo, Bowling Green, I know.
Bowling
I see
Green,
it 100 times a day, and I get, like, starving for these posts, and I'm like, why don't you open a frickin' Jeds in Ontario?
I can do that.
That in a White Castle. Get me a Jeds.
You can have a White Castle. You can have my share, too.
Anyway, let's get back to this, because...
Let's do that.
So this wedding thing, if that's not bad enough, the local story I sent you is causing another online controversy. In this particular wedding, the bride and groom received a homemade basket.
Yeah, $30 gift basket.
Well, she's estimating that's what it's worth. But the girl took the time to make it, and, you know, I'm like, fuck, man. To me, I'd look at that, and I might say very candidly to my wife, we can't use that.
But that's when you share it with somebody else. You
But
know?
you don't
can give it
say
to
it
kids,
to the-
niece, nephews, take it to a homeless shelter.
Yeah, you raffle it off at someone else's stag. Who cares?
Exactly.
But
you what do they call it? Regifting. You regift it to when you go to their wedding reception, you give it back to them, you know?
But why would you insult someone? And I just, the only reason I brought this up tonight is to generate some kinds of conversation amongst the masses out there that this is bullshit.
It is bullshit. When I was a kid, you got a gift, and you appreciated whatever that gift was.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't appreciate it, my mom would take it from you, she'd throw it in the trash. She would throw it right in the trash in front of you.
And it's not even amount of, you know, and this is off topic again, but like when your kid draws you a card for Father's Day, there ain't no amount of money that's going to buy that thing.
Amen.
And that's how I look at the basket, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. I mean, I think a lot of today's generation is has an entitlement thing where they think they deserve a certain thing. I got married, so you're supposed to give me half of what you earned. Bite me.
Like, this isn't the royal wedding or George
Right.
Clooney. George Clooney, who, by the way, just broke up with Stacy Keibler. It's not like George Clooney is finally getting married. It's not. You're nobody, right? You're
Exactly. I don't get it myself either. I mean, and their wedding, what did it say? $97 a plate?
Yeah, and that's in Canada with all the inflation, but it don't cost that much, folks. I called around. You're still $30 a plate for your beef, chicken, pasta, salad, dessert, which fills up your guests, and they're more interested in the damn DJ and the bar.
Right.
And you're sharing your day. And this shit about bringing social media into it is bizarre.
Tell you what, I went to the coolest wedding. I'm going to digress for just momentarily. 2 years ago, a buddy of mine got married, and he had the best wedding reception ever. The menu was grilled hot dogs and grilled hamburgers, potato salad, and baked beans. Fucking awesome. It was a great wedding reception.
It's the people.
Yes,
right?
It is the people.
A beer's a beer, a drink's a drink, and in my opinion, I don't know the difference between a $2 glass of wine and a $50 glass of wine.
Especially when someone else is paying for it.
Yeah, it's like, and my wife and I were talking during our wedding. I would open a beer, go and talk to someone, and lose my beer. I think I had 60 beers that night and had no buzz.
And drank maybe 3, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're running around. You're trying to make sure everyone's happy and having a good time, but. I didn't bitch to anybody. I got a few gifts that I thought were like, this is freaking ridiculous. With me, I get this really nice China punch bowl. And I'm like, you obviously don't know me and my wife. We don't serve punch. And I don't need a fancy cheese tray because we'll just, grate it on tacos. You know what I mean? But...
Yeah.
I didn't bitch to anybody. I didn't take anything back. I don't know. That's just me, Matty. I just thought that story, more than being funny, was just something enraging. Right? Matt? Oh, Lord, I've lost Matt. I lost you.
Yeah, I was trying to get on the damn chat room, and I hit the end call button. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'm talking away, and you're...
I'm thinking to myself, he's going to be chatting away, going, where the hell did Matt go?
Might as well have Kevin on the show. Fuck.
Woo! I got to take a shit. I'll be right back. No, I'm still having a difficult time getting on the chat room, but...
don't worry about it. If any of you folks are having a hard time, I'll look into it for next week. And anyway, speaking of next week, because I might forget, here on Double Talk Radio, next week's guest is... Because I've explained, Maddie, what I'm trying to do instead of getting, authors and people like that on. And since I put the ban on my most recent co-host, is getting other comedians and show hosts on.
Cool.
And it's working out very well.
I think it makes for a better show myself.
It does, because they do shows themselves, or if not a radio or podcast, on stage like yourself. And anyway, it's going to be Seth Wright. From Tales from the Attic. First time on the show. Really excited. Was talking to him last night and listening to one of his shows. And he's a musician. He's a heavy metal musician and also a very funny guy. So it's going to be fun. All right, let's go into this one, Matt. We can have more fun with the rest of the stories. I want to go to Kenneth Webster.
Okay, Webster Enlow.
Yes.
This is a funny story, fans. Go to Huffing Post Weird News. Check this dude out. Wow.
Yeah, this one was good. I was debating between the 450-pound gangster in Santa Clara, California, who was sniffing a 12-year-old boy he was trying to kidnap, to this one. Kenneth Webster Enlow hides in a septic tank to spy on a woman and a child.
Wow.
And when you see this guy, it won't surprise you.
No, he looks like he's still got shit on his forehead, too.
He was in a, they say outhouse, but I'm thinking it's one of those sports things they put up at the sporting events.
Actually, what it probably is, DK, in my hometown they have them. It's a giant septic tank, and it's called a natural something or another, but they bolt this plastic toilet to the concrete lid, and it's about 7-8 feet deep. It's probably 20 foot by 20 foot, and they just come by with a honey wagon and suck it out every so often.
They should have sucked him out.
From years ago.
They should have sucked him out.
They should have.
Like, how the fuck? What drives someone? I mean, I can understand peeking through a window. Well, I can't because I don't do it, but peeking through a window, hiding through a bush, somewhere creative where you're spying on someone. It's all cool to be a voyeur, right?
You go to a strip club.
But to hide in piss and shit.
Shit. Well, he's in a women's room, so piss, shit, tampons, and everything else. The women.
He's a 6 foot tall, 240-pound voyeur.
52 years old. He had to be sitting from the depth. I'd say he had to be on his knees. And if he's up there staring at the vagina, how does he know when to duck so he's not wearing it? Or has he got his mouth open like a fucking guppy trying to drink the shit?
Here comes the golden shower. Yeah, like what kind of... Could you... Now, imagine this again. We get a little sidecar. If you're sitting on the toilet and you get up, you're wiping yourself as a woman and a head pops out. Talk about a fucking pervert Jack in the Box. Here's the part I don't get. Apparently his girlfriend, Angel. I always loved the girlfriend's names.
Yeah, I like how it's in quotations too. Angel.
Yeah, you're dating a classy gal here. Apparently knocked him out with a tire iron and threw him in the tank.
I don't know about you, but I've tried to move my friend, who was only 6 foot and 160 pounds, drunk. I'm a big boy myself. I couldn't move him. I could imagine Angel, because most girls named Angel aren't 350 pounds. His girlfriend had to look like a silverback gorilla to be able to pick him up and throw him into a toilet.
Bigger than Honey Boo Boo's mom.
Yeah, Honey Moo Moo.
The thing, I'm with you because New Year's Eve, actually, we got a buddy of mine. We're called the Drunk Brothers because of New Year's Eve, and we had a lot of beers and shots, and he collapsed in the backyard in the midst of winter on a January 1st night.
Oh, wow.
And I had his arm around me, and I had him up. But this dude was about 180 pounds, and I play hockey and I still work out and stuff like that, but I had to get him in the house, down the stairs, and on the bed. And it was like you said, a task.
It's a dead weight. It's basically dead weight,
So putting someone in a septic tank is...
That's 6 foot tall and 240 pounds.
Yeah, that's heavy. Like,
I'm 6 foot 260, so he's only 20 pounds lighter than me. And I don't see Angel, pretty little Angel. He's from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Angel knocked me over the head with a tire iron, and she said, "I'm gonna punish you. I'm gonna stick you in a toilet. I ain't putting you in the men's room. I'm putting you in the women's room because that's why I'm gonna punish you."
Yeah, yeah. Heaven forbid that that broad ever got on top of him.
Yes.
Now, to this guy's credit, in the picture, he's got a mark on his forehead.
Looks like a streak of shit, what it looks like.
It's probably...
Actually looks like a tire iron mark.
Oh, Lord.
And it says bond was only $500.
Where was the Huffington Post 20 years ago? I'm sure this shit was still going on.
I think they called it the National Enquirer back then, didn't they?
But you know the funny thing is with the Huffington Post, because they show, like, they do local stories sometimes, like about the guy that was pissing on books in the library. Was a half hour out of my town. That's real.
Yeah, this stuff, what Huffington puts on is real. It's not made up like the National Enquirer.
Yeah, like the Enquirer, like the 400-pound Chinese baby.
That was an alien from Mars.
Yeah, the alien from Mars and all that shit. Like, you knew that, and where the hell has that gone? Because you don't see it in the grocery aisles anymore.
Yeah, that was creative writing. What happened to that?
It was great stuff. That and Mad Magazine.
My mom, I love her to death, so gullible. She believed every story she read. I'm like, seriously, Mom? Yeah, it's really happened. They found this alien in the road in Arizona, and he was flagging down armadillos trying to get a ride to El Paso, Texas.
Well, you know what? It's kind of believable. Now that you see men hiding in septic tanks, bathing in urine and stool.
You know, I don't get it, Ken, because there's so much available on the internet. This man can't afford $30 a month for internet service, but he'd rather stand fucking knee deep in some woman's shit, piss, and monthly cycle to stare at a vagina that's about to piss on him.
And when you woke up, now this would just be me, but I'd be like, help. Can someone get me out of here?
Yeah, that's what he should have done when he got caught. It's like, oh, help me, I fell in. I was in the wrong bathroom. I've been drinking. And like, you caught me. I'm looking at your vagina.
My Lord. And you know damn well he was peeking up through the toilet.
Oh, he was. I don't know if you've ever seen these toilets, Ken, but they are big enough for a guy my size to fit into. The hole in them's huge. I take my grandson there, I hang on to him because I'm afraid he's going to fall in.
That's and you would fall literally into the septic waste.
Right, exactly. You fall right into a big pile of shit.
Holy shit.
Pun intended.
No pun at all.
No pun. That's what they call Jesus' poop. Holy shit.
At the Last Supper, I gotta take.
At the Last Supper.
I gotta take a holy shit.
Holy
hey,
shit!
We got the Cheap Country Hick in the chat room.
Oh, did he finally get in?
Yeah, he's there. The only one. Folks, I apologize if you're having trouble. I really appreciate everybody coming by and listening. I hope you're still having fun. Maddie and I are having a great time. At least I am. I hope
I am too. I'm glad you invited me, and I'm glad everybody's in the chat room. And I hope, like DK says, I hope you guys are having a good time.
Yeah, we got tons of streamers. I guess everyone is just having a hard time with the chat room. But I got in. Maybe I did something.
Maybe because you run the site?
Could be. Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll get it right. As long as we're on air, that's the key part. All right, before we do our other things, I want to I've got a few stories I wanted to... I love my my Craigslist.
Craigslist has got what you need. You need a couch, you need a car, you need a bag of...
I really love Craigslist.
I'm a Craigslist junkie.
Yeah, like I just pulled a few quickies. I think last week I had some really great ones, but sometimes I wonder if people are putting this stuff on to be funny or if it's real.
Yeah.
But then there's a picture of this, and here's the headline. Did you leave a prosthetic leg on the bus this morning? It has to be real. I found a prosthetic leg wearing a Lucchese brand cowboy boot on the bus this morning. I'm not sure what brand the leg is.
Like you just go to fucking JCPenney and get yourself a new one.
I don't even. Yeah, just go to the corner of Walgreens.
Can I get a size 10 Caucasian right leg, please?
To support the weight of whatever. I don't know how these things work. So I don't have one. And he goes on to say it's only the shin and the in the foot portion. Well, how high does a leg go? It's always on the knee, right?
Yeah, some go mid thigh, but yeah.
Okay.
fellow I used to work with, great guy, great practical joker. He stood 6'3", 6'4", and he had a prosthetic foot from mid shin down. And we work in a factory, and every time there'd be a new supervisor or a new employee, he would take the foot and he would twist it 90 degrees so his ankle was 90 degrees off his leg, and start holding his leg on. Oh, I think I broke my ankle. I think I broke my ankle. Just freaked the people out. It's fucking hilarious.
And they always fell for it.
They fell for it because they didn't know he had a prosthetic because he didn't walk. He kind of had a wobble, but he was such a big man and so brawny you didn't think he had a prosthetic.
I think you get used to it.
Yeah, because he would wear a tennis shoe to match his other shoe. I mean, he wore shoes and socks just like it was a normal foot. But he actually had his whole foot down to, he was missing all the toes. He was to his mom back door on a lawnmower. But he was missing the toes. But he wore a prosthetic so he could actually pivot, because the toes weren't there to pivot. But it was so funny. He would turn that thing 90 degrees either out or in, and people would just flip out. Oh, my God. They would turn pale. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He really fucked himself up.
Well, that would be gross.
It was gross, but it was so funny. Because he played along great.
Anyone that viewed that Joe Theismann injury a few years back.
I'll never forget that. I was watching that game. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, a bent foot or bone is... Anyway, here's the part that gets me, Matt. This thing looks semi-real. Almost like it could be from a giant plastic doll or something. I hope you don't mind, but I went ahead and tried the boot on. Magnificent. At first I wondered why someone with a prosthetic leg would want such a comfortable boot. Then I remembered, you have a good foot. But you also have to give credit to the art of the article.
Oh, yeah, the author sounds like a very funny person.
Okay, last one for tonight. I laugh at myself. I'm sorry, kids. If you're not laughing, I don't know. You need more beer. Need to borrow or rent live ducks. In brackets, not a joke. This fella is hosting a house party. He needs ducks for a party game. The ducks will be unharmed, and I prefer the owner to remain with the ducks to ensure proper care and safety to both my and your standards. Compensation, invitation to party, free drinks for the entire night, or a small cash fee, say $40. Now here's the details. Ducks will be gently secured into passenger seats of a model train set. They will be wearing origami hats made of $1, $5, and $10 bills and will be placed on each duck's head. Guests will pay $1 for an opportunity to pick a hat from the duck's head as a prize as the train passes by them. $1 per attempt and 1 lap around the track. That actually is not a bad game.
Whoever created that game was smoking some weed.
That would be a fun game.
Yeah, it actually changed. Would that be a new version of Duck Duck Goose?
Yeah.
Or Duck Duck Caboose?
Duck Duck Goose.
Duck Duck Caboose. Because on trains get it.
I'm just trying to imagine ducks secured into a seat of a model train. A model train is usually about 1.5 inches, 2 inches wide, right?
Some are a little bit bigger, but I'm just trying to imagine trying to put these origami hats onto a duck's head without it biting the shit out of you.
Wait a minute. Let's try and secure the duck first.
Yeah, exactly.
Without, as the poster so eloquently said, without harming the duck.
Good luck with that one.
So you're gonna strap this duck, which is at least 5 times the size of the model train,
yeah,
right, onto a seat. It's genius. It's forget acid or marijuana. Let's go bath salts. I mean, where do people come up with this shit? All right.
Yeah, I can just picture them trying to keep these ducks on the train and then try and put origami hats on them.
I mean, he should have posted after if he even found the ducks, but holy shit.
When you find this stuff, DK, where do you search at? What do you look under barter, wanted? I mean, how do you locate these goofy things?
For Craigslist, I just simply go over. I simply go on and search weird Craigslist.
Okay.
But I really, and thanks for setting this up for me. I have to thank even like people like yourself, other listeners, people I'm with on Twitter and Facebook. They send me shit that I don't even find. I probably read 10, 15 newspapers a day and follow all kinds of shit. And it never surprises me. There's always someone who sends me something I haven't heard, and it's great stuff. So at WaterCoolerDK or KKLiveRadio@yahoo.com or Double K on Facebook.
Once again, DK, how do you find that in Craigslist? Under what listing?
Oh, you just type in crazy or best of Craigslist.
Okay.
Or funny Craigslist. Just type that in Google. And
okay, because I was actually going to Craigslist, the local Craigslist, and see if I
no,
could find
because
anything.
then you're going to go through like millions. I tried that too. And then you're going to go through like thousands of normal. You've got to kind of segue. I mean, folks, you can find stories. I'm giving you inside tips here. Yeah, type in diarrhea, and like news stories will come up. You know, like you've got to get creative with the Google. It's probably the 6 months of journalism I took before I dropped out and majored in marketing. Anyway, let's go commercial break 2. Fill our beers. And then when we get back, we're going to talk about the domestic fart stories. And we're going to try and get, what's his name, shit in his pants to...
Elmer shits in my pants.
Elmer shits in his pants to call Walgreens.
Might change my last name, though, so they don't catch on at first.
Yeah, I mean, you want to... we did it last week, and we were having some fun with a Chinese restaurant. We were calling about gluten-free foods. But then you can't go on and say, I'm getting sores on my dick. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's funny, but it's going to end the call, right? Like you're done right there. So you have to make it, well, you know how to do it. We've done this. Matt and I go back, verbal origami and NNT and radio. All we did was make calls. I'll never forget the time we made What's-Her-Face's daughter pretend she was stuck in the restaurant bathroom.
Yeah. That was funny.
She wasn't in a septic tank, though, folks.
No, she wasn't. Her mom was, but she wasn't.
Yeah, she's in a permanent septic tank. She goes in. What do they call those things when you lie in salt water and relax and you float? I don't know if they have one, but it's anyway. She's in one full of piss, shit, and vinegar. Not mentioning any names, but if you're a long-time listener, you'll know what we mean.
Yep.
Okay. Double Talk Radio, July 10th. Thanks for coming. We'll be back. Listen to this next little bit of music and prank call. Get a beer. Light up a bowl. Don't get stuck in a septic tank. Whatever you do, please.
Yeah, that's where you come up with shitty ideas.
And if you go to a wedding, I don't know. Don't give a gift basket. Right?
Yeah, if you do, make sure there's condoms in there.
All right, so we'll be back. Give us 5, and we got some great stuff coming up.
Cool.
Hey, kids. Double K from Double Talk Radio, inviting you to come and listen to me and my crazy friends at the water cooler. Sunday nights, 6 p.m. Eastern, on badtomato.fm. Word.
Hello?
Hello? Excuse me.
Yes?
I heard you've been calling my house over and over again.
No?
Yes?
No?
No, I look on my call display. It says, this number over and over and over again.
Okay, what's the number?
No, you know your own number. Don't be so stupid.
Excuse me, you don't need to talk to me like that. What's the number? Because maybe you misdialed.
If you do not stop calling my house, I will call the police.
What number you called?
No, you do not make fun of me.
No, because you may have misdialed.
Okay, 647 3190. See? Right number, told you.
Okay, so then maybe we need to call Rogers and ask them why that's happening.
Who is Roger? I do not know a Roger.
What?
What?
I
will call the police, not Roger. Roger cannot do anything for me.
No, but maybe there's a mistake.
Is Roger your boyfriend? Because I will get him and slap him in the face.
Okay, what we need to do is find out why that's happening because no one's calling your number from this number.
No, I know it is. Ring, ring. I tried to sleep with my wife and she says, who is calling me? It's really pissing me off.
When did the numbers call? When did it call?
Very recently, last few minutes.
I've been cleaning my house.
You've been cleaning your house or you've been cleaning your phone?
I've been cleaning my house. I have not been calling you.
My wife is trying to give me dirty Sanchez and she cannot do it with all of the...
I feel a hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of a world that is older. I turn the switch and check the number. I leave it on while in bed I slumber. I hear the rhythms of the music. I buy a product but never use it. I hear the talkings of the DJ. Can't understand just what does he say. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I dial it in and tune the station. They talk about the U.S. inflation. I understand just a little. No comprende, it's a riddle. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican.
Hi, you're listening to Double Talk Radio. We're trying to push the envelope when it comes to shock internet radio. I hope you're having a good time with us. Mexican radio.
That's good. I like that.
Radio. Yeah, I always like that one. Anyway, Double Talk Radio, Matt Vanderpool, show favorite. We're having a good time.
What's up, peeps?
We're talking about some funny stuff. I reach down every once in a while and wipe my leg like I'm climbing out of a septic tank. I don't smell like shit, do I?
No, I can't smell you.
Does it smell like dog shit? Yeah. Anyway, I should pull the story up. I should be more prepared. But this is what happens when you're live, kids.
Which farting story are we starting with?
I got to pull them up here. We got two, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me... I'll pull them both up. You go ahead and start.
The first one, the one I've got currently is the neighbors that called the police because they heard a neighbor lady screaming, stop, please stop. And go ahead.
Kind of like that?
Kind of like that. And when the cops show up, it's basically the husband was, his farts were so horrible, his wife is yelling, stop, because you're killing me.
Like that?
Like that.
So it's like... See, we can even help you envision this shit.
No, right, ma'am, the neighbor's
no
calling,
pun intended.
Excuse me, ma'am, PD here. We hear there's been a report of a woman screaming, "Oh my God, have you smelled my husband's ass today? It's horrible." Oh my God, lady, step out. We're going to have to call the environment and control here. This is horrible. Step on out, lady. Step on out.
I could totally, but you could see that, eh? But typical overreacting woman.
Yes.
Oh,
and
gross.
typical nosy neighbor.
Dutch oven.
Dutch oven, yes. Dutch oven covered wagon. In my house, it's referred to as the cat in the bag.
Yeah, and in my house, I'm usually on the receiving end.
Your wife doesn't fart. She might fluff, but she doesn't fart.
And then I squeeze my balls and...
Because my house is called cat in the bag. As soon as I throw the covers over the wife's head, she's playing around. Oh my God, that's horrible. Jesus, what did you eat? But when she farts, oh my God, it's funny. Hee hee hee. Do you smell that? Hee hee hee.
Yeah. And you know what? We're so proud of it, eh? I mean, we are so proud when we can get those butt cheeks flapping and get the loudest fart we can get. But they sneak them in. They squeeze them and put a pillow underneath, and it's just so gradual, floating in the air like a scented candle.
Then it hits you like a monkey.
Oh yeah, and then you're like, oh. My wife said to me the other day, she said, I have two fears, dying in a fire and drowning. I said, how do you think I feel when you fucking fart? My
wife told me I'm no longer allowed to mix ethnic food groups. One day I had Chinese and drank Corona beer. The next morning, Ken, it was so bad it chased me out of bed, and my wife was literally gagging. She was like,
I can see poor Tracy.
It was fun time.
Jeez. I often think that we have to, I mean, we've always talked about having a show down here. And, you and Hick and maybe Pretzel coming down. And I thought we should rent a hall. And I'm trying to figure out how we could do this with the computer and making sure they have Wi-Fi and doing a live radio show.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And then, taking a break, playing some music, and then you guys do stand-up. And all we'd serve would be, baked beans.
Corona beer.
Yeah, we'd have people, farting all over the place and pissing on the walls.
Oh, speaking of horrible farts, you've never been stuck in a vehicle with Schmidt. Oh, my God, can that man shit. Woo!
I believe it. Any other guest I've had would say, oh, it's break. Good. I got to run. Right? Hick is like, hi, DK, we about due for a break because I got to go take a fucking dump. Wow, that's good for ratings.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, who's this guy?
But then I had a guest a few weeks ago. I don't know if you heard her, Susan Wagmans from Toggle the Switch. Now, this lady is class through and through. She really is a sweetheart and a great lady. But she really threw me for a turn when we were talking on the show, and she said, one time we were in the middle of our show, and I had to piss in a wastebasket. And I thought, touche. The world really is a beautiful place. Because you get a great, intelligent, funny gal like that, and if she can do it, then we're not such pigs.
So it's okay for me to be pissing my pants right now?
Yeah, do it. Just
awesome.
Wet all over the floor.
Oh, wow, that's awful warm. No, there's a shiver.
Anyway, so this was where? This was in Detroit, wasn't it?
Clawson, Michigan, wherever that's at.
Yeah. So somewhere near Detroit, across the river from me. Of course, here's the thing. Let's set this up properly. Let's get away from the humor for a sec. They're probably used to hearing screams and really need to call 911.
And just ignore it.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Thanks, what was that?
Yeah. We better call. But, yeah, that's hilarious. So what was the second one? That was Florida.
One, I didn't get to read that one.
The second one was Florida, right?
Go ahead, DK. I walked all over you. I'm sorry.
No, I said the second one's Florida.
Florida. Wasn't it lady stabbed her husband or boyfriend because he shit on her or farted on her?
I don't think he shit on her. Now, that would be enough to provoke a stabbing. I really do. If he shit on her, but he farted in her face.
As a if I was a police officer, I'd say, "Ma'am, it's okay, sir. You're under arrest for assault with a deadly weapon."
Exactly. You've got proof there, right? Like, you and I are talking. What did you call it? The cat in the bag.
Cat in the bag. Yeah. Cat in the bag.
So you do the cat in the bag. I do Dutch oven, wherever you call it, where you want to be, and you're basically farting in the person's face inadvertently.
Right.
Right. So this one, like, I could just imagine my woman taking my wife taking out a butcher knife and stabbing me after I fart in bed. Like, I'm sorry, dinner was great.
Yeah, just showing you my appreciation.
Well, it really is. I often refer to premature ejaculation and farting as appreciation of the woman. Right? If you ejaculate prematurely, it's, I'm sorry, baby, it's your beauty, and you just look so fantastic tonight. And then if you fart, it's like, man, it's just that dinner was so good. Baby, now, you don't understand.
I'm actually looking at the picture of the accused 37-year-old woman who stabbed a boyfriend because he farted in her face during an argument. Oh my God, is this woman hideous or what?
Yeah, she got deformed by the fart.
Yeah, because she looks like a man.
Yeah, I don't normally do this, but I think with tonight's show, I'm going to have to post all these pictures of these wonderful, wonderful characters that helped us make the show. Because you know what? If I looked at her, first of all, I'd say, "Are you sure you're not a man?"
Yeah.
And then secondly, it's like, normally you look at a really beautiful woman and you go, "I just want to kiss you." With her, I really would say, "I just want to fart in your face. And I hope it's a wet one."
Yeah, right. If I actually actually farted in my wife's face, she probably would punch me so hard I'd actually shit myself.
We'd be bruised and, at least, guys, again, we try to encourage fun in relationships and whatnot, but if you're going to fart, from a decent distance.
At least under the covers.
Yeah, be fair about it, but you don't want to, literally place your buttocks on either cheek of your wife's face and let one rip while she's in a deep sleep. You're liable to be in the garage for a few weeks. Or in divorce court. Anyway. All right, here's what we thought we'd do. And I always have a hard time doing this. Hang on. Let's keep talking while I set this up.
All right. I just was on this Mirror News where you got the story of the stabbing. And there's a woman dressed as a fairy wanted over violent attack on fellow train passenger. Picture this lady's beautiful too.
Which one was that?
It was a sidebar to that story about the woman stabbing her boyfriend. It says woman dressed as fairy wanted over violent attack on fellow train passenger. The mystery attacker was less than fairy-like when she asked to move from reserved seating, punching her victim in the face.
I sent you that one?
No. I found it. I went...
Oh, go ahead, talk.
I went to the story that you had of the woman that stabbed her boyfriend, and this was a side story off to the right of the same page.
Oh, okay. And she was dressed as a fairy?
That's what it says. The blonde woman with wings on her back had been sitting with a group of friends who were also in fancy dress. The group included a Smurf, French maid, Robin Hood, and a pirate. Arrgh. But the mystery attacker was less than fairy-like when asked to move from reserved seating, grabbing her 21-year-old victim, punching her in the face, and grabbing her throat. This woman looks like Marge Schott. Do you know who Marge Schott is?
No.
She's a former owner of the Cincinnati Reds. She was a beer-swilling, cigar-smoking...
Oh,
honey.
Yes, I know she's... Oh, yeah,
Hi,
yes.
This is Marge Schott. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Welcome to my Reds baseball park. You get yourself set up there, DK?
Fits are good. What's that?
I said you get yourself set up there, are you?
No, I'm trying. Hang on, let's see. All right, we're going to try this. Let's see if it... So, okay, kids, here's the deal. So we've been talking about farts, and we're going to do this literally for shits and giggles. Matt, the man of 1,000 voices. And if you haven't heard these characters, shame on you. Google NNTN Radio, Google Verbal Origami, Google other episodes of Double Talk. Elmer Shits in My Pants is a regular character who usually calls us and complains about things we're talking on the phone and whatnot. So Matt and I got together and we thought, okay, so what if Elmer calls a Walgreens? And I don't know what you're going to do, Matt, like diarrhea medicine or something. So the honorable state we're going to honor tonight is Texas.
Oh, boy.
Last week we did Chinese restaurants in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Tonight we're going to do Walgreens in Texas. This one's in Alice. I don't even know where Alice, Texas is, but... If you're from Ellis, here we come. Now, let's see if this works, Maddie. We might have to try this again. Let's see if it rings. And just wing it. Go crazy.
Okay. I always get a little nervous.
Invalid phone. Yeah, but you know what? Just be yourself. Hang on. Let's see if this... Okay, it seems they went out of business. So let's... Hang on, this thing flashing around like crazy. How do I get it off here? All right, we're going to try another. Let's keep talking. Sorry, folks, when you do stuff like this, it takes a while. Anything you want to talk about. Don't be nervous, though. You're going to do fine, Maddie.
Do fine. It's like they can't follow me. They can't...
oh, no. This is my Skype account.
Gotcha, there you go.
I'm in Canada. I'm politically immune to all
American laws, huh?
All right, folks, we're swinging it around to Arlington, Texas.
Arlington, Texas. That's a pretty big city.
There we go. It's working.
Thank you for calling Walgreens. With convenient pharmacy drive-through service.
We now offer delivery services. Ask your pharmacy staff for more details.
Para servicio en español, oprima el número 9.
What the fuck?
On the department, press 1. For all other departments, press 2. To hear for photo, press 1. For cosmetics, press 2. To hear store hours and location,
let's go to cosmetics and ask for it.
Service, please remain on the line to speak with a member of our staff.
Got the wrong department. They're even playing Spanish.
Texas.
So we want the pharmacy, though. We don't want...
We're sorry, the cosmetic department is not available. You are being transferred to the next available department.
Oh, jeez. Where are we going? Where would they send you from cosmetics?
Thank you for calling Walgreens, where we offer free pharmacy delivery. This is Elizabeth. How may I help you?
Hello, Elizabeth. This is Elmer Clapsaddle, and I'm having a little bit of a problem, and I was wondering if you might be able to help me out. I seem to have a little bit of problem doing the number 2, and I can't seem to get the things down there working. I was wondering if you might have something that might help me out.
Okay, let me transfer you to the pharmacy and see if one of them can help you, because I'm not in like the medication department right now.
Well, okay. Well, thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that.
No problem. Give me 1 second, ma'am.
What department was that?
She's got a pretty northern accent for being from Texas.
You're doing great. What department was she?
I don't know.
Probably toys.
She's like, I got some guy on the phone that needs this shit.
Playing great music. I got one more we can try after this.
Okay.
Double Talk Radio. We're on hold for a Walgreens in Arlington, Texas. And
surprised didn't hang up on us.
No, she's got to help you. That was Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. I have a daughter named Elizabeth.
We don't know what department she was in. They must be busy.
Must be.
I love these tunes in Texas.
If I spoke Spanish, I'd probably know what the song is.
You should say, "Oh, sorry, I was just doing the Macarena to that music."
I think they're waiting for us to hang up.
Yeah, let's. All right, we'll try another one. Whoa. I hung up on everyone. I lost Matty again. He'll be back.
I'm here. I don't know what happened.
I hung up on everyone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, so we'll call the same one and say, I just called and I'm having stomach problems, da-da-da. And, it disappeared. Okay, we'll try a new one. Okay, so how do we do this again? So we're going to add. You think I'd know how to do this by now, kids, but, okay, here we go. Arlington, Texas is our victim tonight. God damn. It reminds me of French Canada.
Thank you for calling Walgreens. With convenient pharmacy drive-through service.
We now offer delivery services. Ask your pharmacy staff for more details.
Para servicio en español, oprima el número 9. For the pharmacy department, press 1.
Here's what we want. Okay.
Our pharmacy is open until 10 p.m. tonight. To refill your prescription, press 8. If you are a doctor or doctor's representative, press 1.
Oh.
If you are a patient, press 2.
We should do the doctor, but we'll do patient.
Walgreens touch-tone pre-fill service, press 1.
Jesus.
To leave a message for
Doesn't
the
anybody
pharmacy,
answer the phone anymore?
press 2. To check if your prescription is ready for pickup, press 3. To speak to one of our pharmacy staff, press 0.
Oh, no wonder you guys get so pissed off over
One
there.
of our pharmacy staff.
Holy shit.
Thank you for calling Walgreens Pharmacy. How can I help you?
Yeah, this is Elmer Clapsaddle, and I pressed 1 for English, and I keep getting all this Spanish stuff. Is there someone there that speaks English I can talk to you?
Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
Actually, my name is Elmer. That makes me a sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
I'm having a little bit of problem tonight. Going number 2. I've been all day trying to get something to work, and it's not working. I'm to the point now I'm going to start using a spoon to get her out if I can't get her going. Do you you have any suggestions of what I could use to get her going?
Okay, so, give me one moment. Let me get my pharmacist for you. One moment.
All right, thank you.
What are you going to use, steam?
Remind me to tell you the spoon story later.
Pharmacist.
Hello, this is Elmer Clapsaddle, and I'm having a little bit of problem not doing the number 2. I've been all day fighting this thing, and I'm to the point where I'm going to start using the spoon to dig her out if I can't find something to help relieve me. It feels like I've been run over by a herd of buffalo. Do you have any suggestions of what I could use to help me relieve myself?
You mean do you have a constipation?
I don't know what it is. It feels like someone parked a bus up inside there, and they left the keys and then just walked off. Is what it feels like.
I have no idea what you're talking.
Oh, I've been pushing and grunting all day, and I'm getting absolutely nowhere. No air, nothing. It's just I'm having a difficult time. Do you know of any product or anything that I could take to help relieve me so I'm not pushing so hard? I mean, I feel like my eyes are bugging out of my head.
You mean you have constipation, right?
Is that when you really think really, really hard about something? Is that constipation?
Is that you try to go to bathroom, but you don't have a bowel movement?
Oh, I know about vowels. I read all the time.
Okay, I still don't understand what is your problem,
Well, do you know what number 2 is?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, I don't want to be vulgar or anything, but I can't. I sit on the toilet and I push like I'm trying to give birth, but I don't give birth to anything.
Okay, do you have gas in your stomach?
I'm not sure if it's gas or it's an airport or something. It just feels like there's a whole bunch of stuff up inside there, and I can't get her out. I think I might have to use a spoon.
You have you eaten something foreign or different? What have you eaten lately?
Oh, well, I tried some of that Chinese food I'm not used to, and I don't know if I ate a whole Pomeranian or what happened, but I can't get her out.
Well, you can take some Maxi Tray and drink a glass of Gatorade. See if we can get it unplugged.
Gatorade will make you poop?
Yeah, you drink a whole lot of it. It may work.
Well, I didn't know that. Hell, I've been drinking the wrong stuff. I thought Budweiser would make me loose, and I've been drinking the wrong stuff.
Yeah, you can try to drink a lot of those, see if that will help you.
A bunch of Gatorade and some Maxi pills or Maxi pads. Is that what you said?
Maxi Tray.
Oh, Maxi Trade.
Maxi Tray, yeah.
Maxi Trade. Okay, so Gatorade, Maxi pads, and that should help. Maxi Trade. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm hard of hearing in one ear. I can't hear out the other. Well, Doc, thank you for your time. I appreciate it, and I'll be in shortly to pick up some of that stuff.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Folks, I think we're going to place that one on YouTube.
I was trying to determine what nationality was, because I was going to make fun of his food.
He sounded like
if he was Indian or if he was Asian.
He sounded like an Indian with a Texas accent.
Sorry, I cut it short. I didn't know what else to say.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, my God, folks, it's Double Talk Radio, and at this point in the show, we get silly.
You never heard of number 2?
I just about had gas myself.
Did you say take some Maxi pads?
Yeah, Maxi trial and drink. I never heard it. How does Gatorade make you shit?
It hydrates you. When you constipated, you're dehydrated.
Oh, is that
and
what
the
it
Gatorade hydrates you. This is just being married to a nurse. I hear these things all the time. But
you want to try one more?
I'm sorry?
Can you try one more?
Yeah, we can try one more.
I think you're on a roll now. Oh shit, man. That was the best prank call on Double Talk Radio yet.
Thank you. That was all improv too. I didn't plan any of that.
That one, folks, will go into rotation. I'm going to get that on YouTube.
You're more welcome to do that. DK, it's yours anyways.
Listen,
I mean, you're on the right.
You got to get that on your site, because I'll clip that call, because what I do for commercials is I Google prank calls. And I come up with all these different things I play, and none are any better. I mean, it all depends on the reaction you get from. You want to do the same thing or something different?
We can do the same thing.
Okay, hang on. We're going to go to another location in Arlington, Texas. Our target point tonight. Folks of Arlington, we love you. You are the best. Hit us up. Water Cooler DK, Double K on Facebook. That was the best call.
Thank you, DK.
In 5 years of trying to. I'm sorry. I'm checking my mic. You didn't hear me, right?
No, I didn't hear you at all.
Because I'm yelling enema.
I didn't hear it.
All right. Here we go. Let's try it again. Let's try these guys. Oh, Lord. I wonder if this one's Mexican.
Thank you for calling Walgreens.
Yes.
Located at southeast corner of Davis and Lamar with convenient pharmacy drive-through service. For the pharmacy department, press 1.
Here we
For
go
all
through
other departments,
the loops.
press 2. To hear our pharmacy is open until 9 p.m. tonight.
It's
to
9
refill
there.
your prescription, press
It's 9.
8. If you are a doctor or doctor's representative, press 1. If you are a patient, press 2. To hear pharmacy hours and location, press 7. To speak to your entry was not recognized.
Oh.
Please try again. To refill your prescription, press 8. If you are a doctor or doctor's representative, press 1. If you are a patient, press 2. To hear pharmacy hours and location, press
You're a
To use
patient.
Walgreens Touch-Tone Pre-Fill service, press 1. To leave a message for the pharmacy staff, press 2. To check if your prescription is ready for pickup, press 3. To speak to one of our...
What
your
if you
entry
were
was not
dying?
recognized. Please try again. To use Walgreens
It says they
Touch-Tone
close at
Pre-Fill
9 and
service,
it's
press
9:49 here in
1.
Ohio.
it's 9?
To leave a message for the pharmacy
Yes,
staff,
9:49.
our pharmacy is open until 9 p.m. tonight. To refill your prescription,
Oh, my
press
God.
8. If you are a doctor or doctor's representative, press 1. If you are a patient, press 2. To hear pharmacy hours and location, press 7. To speak to one of our pharmacy staff, press 0. To
Oh,
return
they-
to the
they,
main menu,
changed
please
the
hold to
options.
speak to one of our pharmacy staff.
What if you were dying?
Doesn't matter.
It's like playing Keno. Trying to get benefits in the... This sounds like a more civil place.
Yeah. At least the song's in English.
Do your original, old man.
I'm trying to remember how I did that.
Yeah,
Elmer Crash Shadow here.
there
That
you
one?
go. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for choosing Walgreens. Can I help you?
Yeah, this is Elmer Clapsaddle, and I'm having a difficult time doing the number 2, and I was wondering if you guys might have something there that I could use, because it's getting really bad. I'm to the point where I'm going to start using a spoon to get her up out of there if I can't find something that works.
Have you tried anything yet?
Well, I'm not sure what to try. I tried jumping jacks and push-ups and sit-ups. I even tried eating TV dinner and watching some Oprah, and I'm not getting anything going on.
Try taking a product called Colace.
Coca-Cola?
No, Colace?
Kool-Aid? I like Kool-Aid. That's good stuff. My favorite flavor is grape.
No, Colace. It's C-O-L-A-C-E.
Oh, Colace. Is that kind of like fancy stuff they put on girlies' underwear?
No.
No? What, do you guys have that Colace there at your Walgreens?
Yes, it's on aisle 9.
Aisle 9? What's the cost for a bottle of that stuff? I'm kind of on a budget, kind of fixed.
It's going to be, I think the range is about like $15 or something.
Well, $15. I think I might just use a spoon, be a little cheaper, don't you think?
It's up to you.
Well, how long you guys open in case my spoon breaks?
I'm sorry?
Well, how long you guys open in case my spoon breaks?
It's, the front is open till 10.
Okay, well, I might just stop by. I appreciate your wait a minute, I might get something going on. I better let you go. I gotta run to the bathroom. Thank you for your time, honey.
No problem, sir.
Folks, I think these...
Dickie, I'm sorry, I couldn't find the voice. I was playing with so many voices in my head.
No, I have to gather myself. I actually want to call one of these and claim I'm a doctor. Do we have any time?
Yeah, I got time.
We got a little bit of time. Okay, I'm going to try myself to claim I'm a doctor. Folks, I apologize. We've given you your stories. We've gone through all the rigmarole, and we are now just having fun. My son came down. What do you want to say, boy? And now he's silent. Hangs around me, wants to say something. I got the cheap country hick pinging me like crazy. This is great shit.
As you pretend to be a doctor, I'm going to go to mute so you don't hear me laughing in the background.
No, yeah, please. I'm okay. I don't even know what I'm going to do, but you were. Oh, folks, it was awesome. Okay, so we're going to call the same one. Let's call one of these. Arlington, Texas. You're our friends tonight.
Thank you for calling Walgreens. With convenient pharmacy drive-through service,
we now offer delivery services. Ask your pharmacy staff for more details.
Para servicio en español.
Why do they keep changing voices?
For the pharmacy department, press 1. For all other departments, press 2. To hear pharmacy hours and location, our pharmacy is open until 10 p.m. tonight. To refill your prescription, press 8. If you are a doctor or doctor's representative, press 1. If you are a patient, press 2. To record a refill authorization or a new prescription, press 1. To record a general message for the pharmacy staff, press 2. If you would like to speak to a pharmacist, press 0. To return, please hold to speak to one of our pharmacy staff.
Here we go. I'm Dr. Fatima Chuckle.
I'm going to mute now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're calling Walgreens tonight on Double Talk Radio. Hope you're enjoying us as much as we are. I need to chug my beer.
Thank you for calling Walgreens Pharmacy. You can please hold.
Hurry up, please. Double Talk Radio live here, folks. Don't go away. Following up on Maddie's pranks of constipation, I'm going to invent a new character. I've never done it before. Great music here. Listen to stereo on Double Talk Radio. Matt Vanderpool. Closing up the end of the show. We've had a great show tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it. Tell a friend. DoubleKRadio.com.
I think it's been a fun night.
Water Cooler DK. It's been a blast. Why would you put a doctor on hold that long?
That's a good question.
All right, you know what we're going to do is recall.
Okay.
They can't keep us on hold that long.
I don't get it.
All right, we're going to try the same one.
Thank you for calling Walgreens.
Walgreens, ladies and gentlemen.
Drive-through service.
We now offer delivery services. Ask your pharmacy.
I apologize for all these.
Para servicio en español, oprima el número 9. For the pharmacy department, press 1.
You think we'd memorize it by
our
now?
pharmacy is open until 10 p.m. tonight. To refill your prescription, please hold to speak to one of our pharmacy staff.
Great tune.
Walgreens Pharmacy.
This is Dr. Overknocked Atchel. You got me on the computer.
Okay.
Hello?
What is the patient's date of birth?
The patient's date of birth is 07/16/74.
How you spell the last name?
Goffredamp. GOFORADAMP. D-U-M-P. First name Anita.
Okay, I don't have anybody by that name on July 16, 1974.
No, June. June.
Oh, June, okay.
I just talked to you 10 minutes ago. It's the girl with the epileptic seizures due to she didn't have her, what do you call, pen? She didn't have the pen they stick in their leg, epi.
Okay, I still don't have the patient in the system. I'll let you talk to her, okay? Just a minute.
Quick prints from your phone, Facebook,
Talk to the patient. She's not in the fucking system.
How the hell am I going to talk to the patient?
You can even edit photos and order photo posters and canvas prints. Download the free Walgreens app to get started today. Walgreens.
They're great at
Happy
advertising.
and healthy.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so when they say they don't have the person in the system, I'm going to say I got her on three-way. Can you do a woman's voice?
I can do my best.
All right. Folks, we're stretching it maybe a little bit long tonight, but that's okay. What the fuck is this music?
I don't have any idea.
Oh, we got 4 minutes.
What was the date you gave them again?
Is Anita Go For a Dump?
What was the birth date?
07/16/74. And I'm Dr. Norval Notch Actor. I'm going to hang up and I'm going to give these guys shit. You know what? Hang on. I'm going to call him back. And hang on. This is our last call of the night, folks. But this is crazy. Like, what if someone was really sick?
What are they doing this late at night? Are they back? I mean, how many prescriptions are I actually feeling at 10 o'clock at night?
I'm going to change it around one more time. I just want to get an
Thank you
operator.
for calling Walgreens.
I wonder if I just hit 0.
East corner of Davis and Lamar. Our pharmacy is now closed. To use our automated pharmacy services, press 1. For all other departments, press 2. Our store is open until 10 p.m. tonight. For photo, please remain on the line to speak with a member of our staff.
Okay, here we go. But the pharmacy's closed.
Thank you for calling Walgreens. This is Brenda. How can I help you?
This is Dr. Orville Nacht Archtel. I just was on the phone with the pharmacy, and it says it's now closed.
Yeah, the pharmacy closes at 9.
Well, I've got Donnie B. Charlie on the phone who needs an EpiPen.
Do you want to speak to a manager?
Well, I need someone that can help me.
Hold on, let me get somebody.
Products that save
Now it's going to be 15 minutes.
Forever stamps from the U.S. Postal
Yeah, it probably is.
Value. Forever stamps are the only stamps you can buy right now and use forever, regardless.
And they advertise like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Forever stamps today. Available at checkout.
Now that summer is here, your phone is probably filling up fast with fun photos. You can turn those photos into fun prints with Walgreens' free mobile app. Just use our app to order quick prints from your phone, Facebook, and Instagram albums, and pick them up in about an hour.
Whoa, and I just cut off Maddie again. Unbelievable.
Thank you for calling Walgreens.
No, I don't want
Thank you for
freaking...
calling Walgreens.
Oh, my
located at
God.
south corner of Davis and Lamar with
Maddie, you there?
Yes, I am.
Hang on. I'm getting all these Walgreens. Hang on. I got 3... All right. I hung up. We got this going. All right, kids. You've been listening to Double Talk Radio. It's been Matt Vanderpool and Double K.
It's been a great evening. Thanks for listening.
It's been fun, eh?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
All right. We hope you all had a good time. I have to get some of those prank calls up on YouTube. I'll keep you posted, Maddie.
All right, good. Sounds great.
All right. So, but seriously, before we go, what if there was an emergency?
Oh, I know. They don't give a shit. I guess that's what 911's for.
How many fucking buttons do you have to push? And then they're wondering why we call 911 because they got the cheeseburger wrong.
And what I get, I used to hearing press 1 for English, 2 for Spanish. They just rattle off. They go, what?
Yeah. And then I can imagine if you press sporting goods. Press 1 for baseball. Press 2 for fishing.
Press 3 for camping gear.
Anyway, I got to wake up very soon. But Matt, we're gonna book you before the summer's out again.
Okay, great.
But I appreciate it as always. I have a blast, and I think when we have fun, the audience has fun.
I agree. Thanks for having me on tonight, DK. I had a great time.
Me too. So I'll post it up, and you can have all the gals in the house download this.
Okay, sounds great.
Because I think they'll love it. All right, Maddie, take care. Folks, you've been listening to Double Talk Radio at doublekradio.com since, holy shit, 2009.
Oh, wow.
Every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Take care, kids.